Hello and welcome back to Indoor Games. My name is Casey and Steve will once again be continuing on with our Jedi Knight story playthrough of Star Wars The Old Republic. I'm just admiring this magnificent artwork, isn't it grand? I was also just kind of wondering, could this thing like scroll and just kind of pop up and there'd be like a scroll up and another picture comes along? That's what they need to do. That would just be way better. I know I've seen things like that, so I mean, come on. This is Star Wars world. We gotta be able to do something as simple as a scrolling billboard. Just making a, like the electronic ones you see where it's like a screen. And they just change, Those are pretty cool. That's weird now, and I didn't even think about how weird that is. That we have basically giant televisions on the side of the road that are playing commercials. I mean, I guarantee you, if they could get away with just legitimately having commercials on a giant screen next to the road, they would do that. The only reason they don't is I can probably guarantee is because they know that people will just watch it. I mean, just think about it. You're driving down the road, going 60, 70 miles an hour. You look over to the right or the left, and there's a freaking giant screen and Grease is playing. You're gonna watch it. Tommy Boy's on, or like Beverly Hills Ninja. Black Sheep. All good movies. You're gonna look. Like Transformers is on over there on it. You look over and it's like, hi, Billy Mays here. You're gonna freaking look. You are. And then you're not even gonna think about it. You're just gonna end up just watching it. Next thing you know, you're gonna run into something. It's most likely what would happen. That's what would happen to me, I imagine, if there were giant televisions on the side of the road that were playing things. People would be pulling over just to watch it. They would. Alright, got you guys out of the way. What do you think about that, Kira?
May the Force be with us.
Good freaking answer. May the Force be with us indeed. I need to sell some things. That's exactly what I need to do. There's a sign there. Here's your sign. But what does it say? Don't read whatever language that is. That is. That was Spanish. I don't know. I can't read that either. Can't read that. I did have Spanish, take Spanish class when I was in school. I don't remember any of it. To be fair, I don't think I had it that long. And I wasn't the type of kid, especially in like 6th, 7th, 8th grade or something. I didn't pay attention to nothing. I mean, I still don't pay attention to nothing. Why? Wow, I hated school. But it was difficult because I really like to learn things. Like, I really do. I love learning. But school didn't feel like they taught me anything. It legitimately just felt like I was in prison for 8 hours a day. But I got to go home. That's not true. There were 2 hours of the day that I actually liked. Because I actually slightly felt like I was learning something and doing something fun. Which was band class. I know, I was a nerd. I liked band. I came into school early every day, like an hour earlier than everyone else was there, and we had jazz band. I know, I was in a jazz band. And we did that. And then later in the day, I think right after that actually, then I had band. So I had jazz band, then I had band. And then I had choir. I forget what I had before choir. Might have been just gym. Then I got rid of that and I got choir because the choir room was literally directly next door to the band room. So it just seemed like an easy choice. You know? It seemed like a pretty easy choice. When I was younger, I wasn't bad at singing. I mean, I think like the day after I switched over to that class, they had auditions for like this thing, and it wasn't like you had a choice in auditioning. I think everyone in the class had to audition, so of course I got chosen for that. Been there for like 2 days. But the only reason I chose choir was because, like I said, you walk out of the band classroom and you take like 3 steps to your right, and it's right there. So it was a pretty easy choice. I would, because as we have discussed, I'm a lazy. So it was, really easy to just... Plus, I mean, choir doesn't really feel like an actual class, you know what I mean? If you're doing any work, you're just singing. There for a while, we were watching The Sound of Music and things like that. Movies where they sang. So, And I feel like sometimes with like band and jazz band, we would just, like, especially when we were doing things that were like for the school, like we were gonna play a thing in the auditorium, we would just basically have free reign to just do it, just hang out in the auditorium, and the teacher would just vanish. I don't know where he went. Not sure where he went. But we would just be left in there for like a long time, and we would just be hanging out, doing lots of things we're not supposed to be doing. Because that's what you do when the teacher vanishes and you're just left alone to yourself. And you have the entire auditorium to just do whatever you want. And you're already up on the stage area, and then you got the entire, seating, whatever that area is called. And we would just be hanging out, and like doing. But that only usually happened when we were gonna do a school thing. But for my jazz band, we often went to other schools. We did that a lot. We would go to other schools, and we would play, like, with the school, elementary, and stuff like that. So I got out of a lot of A lot of schooling. And then there were the competitions, you know. There was a lot of those. Like jazz band where we would go around and we would go to the high school competitions when we were in like middle school. We would I think our band teacher was very competitive and he wanted to prove he was good or something, so he would have us compete with high schools. That was another class I didn't really feel like I got. I mean, I learned a lot of things, but I wasn't really taught. I kind of just was shown and then picked it up on my own, and there was a lot of things I didn't know because, like I said, there wasn't much one-on-one. At least not with me. I don't know why.
You must be Commander Taynor.
And you're the reason half my guardsmen aren't responding. I've been waiting a long time for you to reach us. The Republic must be doing well.
Maybe he thought he's got it. He doesn't need my help. Or he didn't want to help me. Something's fishy here.
You don't seem too concerned.
Why should I be? The Empire's fate in Axial Park is in no way tied to mine.
Oh, yeah?
The Imperial Guard has no interest in Corellia or the Republic's claim. Our men in the field were sent to challenge you. The Emperor is aware of your presence. Your interference can no longer be allowed.
Your funeral.
You'll have to survive this fight first.
Those who challenge the Imperial Guard challenge the Emperor himself.
Okay, well, that's what I'm doing then.
There, good as new.
You guys are always talking about how you can't do nothing. I will and I shall defeat you. But then, like, 10 seconds later, here you are always, almost every time. You got anything to say about that?
Countless worlds. Countless armies. To fall here? We are an extension of the Emperor's power. He cannot be defeated. I cannot be defeated.
Somebody here is delusional.
You seem to have a very high opinion of yourself.
Is it me?
I swore an oath of loyalty to the Emperor. To break it is unforgivable. My mistakes cannot go unpunished. Kill me.
Sure. With pleasure.
You had this coming. Your honor has nothing to do with it.
I embrace it nonetheless.
Alright. You get what you wanted.
Yes, sir. I'll relay the message. General Aves apologizes for our timing, but it looks like we weren't needed. We'll secure the museum. The General requests that you meet him back at the command bunker ASAP.
Alright, why? Why do I have to do that? I don't want to do that. I am curious. Am I actually making progress? Got 500 more to go. Do you think it'll actually happen? I doubt it. I doubt I'll make it to the next tier, but you never know. What is this? I mean, it's not the worst thing I've ever seen. It's not the worst thing I've ever seen. That would be usually every time I look in the mirror. That's the worst thing I've ever seen. Especially as time goes by and you get older and you're like, oh, what's happening? Who's that guy? I've never seen that guy before. Who? Never met that man in my life. I definitely feel that way every time I look in the mirror. Just getting older. It's not the best thing to do. I haven't really been in it. I mean, I guess it's okay, but it sucks. I mean, you remember when you were younger, everything just felt so much better. You just seemed happier, you had more hope. Your body was, you know, it felt better. I weighed less. You know. I guess I don't mind the weight, it's just where the weight is located. If it was in other parts of my body, you know, like my arms, and my chest, and my shoulders, you know. Yeah, in my pants. Who's it? Would that hit a little too close to home for you guys? Damn. Uh-huh. Alright. Moving on from that. I'm gonna go inside here. I'm gonna see what they want. What the hell do you want? This place is huge. They should have put a fast travel thing in here. They did in that other place. Why didn't they do that here? That would have been amazing. It seems almost like the perfect place for it to be located. Come on, guys. You could still add one into the game. Just put it like right here. Right there. Hello.
You've arrived just in time to witness the final troop deployment into Axial Park.
Did I?
The Empire's making a last stand. It might get messy, but we can hold our ground. I must have called my men at least 3 times to verify Commander Tainer's death.
Winning is what I do.
The Force was with me as usual.
I wouldn't have sent you in there if I didn't think you could make it out. With Axial Park under control, Capitol Square is just a tram ride away. We've already started planning our offensive. The legislature will be our primary target. The Empire's turned it into a fortress. It'll take more than firepower to get inside.
That's some pretty vague intel there, buddy.
Do we have any information about their defenses?
Cole Kantaris is familiar with the legislature's security from his days in the Council Guard. He'll be our best starting point. You'll find Captain Kantaris in the Council Guardhouse in Capitol Square. He should be able to brief you.
Things have changed, whatever that means.
Kantaris' information could be wrong.
If that's the case, we'll go to the Counselor. But we can't go in blind. I'll get back to troop deployment. When we know our next move, my men will be ready.
I think we should leave the camp counselor out of this. He doesn't need to know. We can keep it a secret for a while before anyone finds out. But I want to use it. I want to mount. Hey, how's it going? Oh, you're the wrong guy.
Stand by for examination and suggested products.
Not the right one. You, sir, have chosen the wrong guy. The wrong one, the wrong guy, whatever I want to say to mess with. I was trying to say one and it was going to the other. I still kind of like how that looks. I'm not opposed to that. Can you repair my... There you go. I've never really been a fan of that.
You are fit for duty. Return to your post. You are fit for duty. Return to your post.
Thank you. Yo. Has anyone ever told you that you look like you have an old school microphone on your face? Like Elvis Presley's gonna come out here and he's gonna sing into it? Would you stop moving your damn head? I'm going this way. I do like that though. I actually do like that. They need to do more of that. I still think they need to make it when you're on your mount that you can knock people over. I think that would just be so much fun. I feel like I wouldn't be the only one who would enjoy that. I feel like most people, it's one of those things, they wouldn't even realize how much they would like it until they actually had the ability to do so. But I guarantee you if they could just run or just go around with their mount and just like knock people down and they're just... they would love that. And you get up and you just knock them down again. Oh. You come through here and just be like, whoop. Well, I guess not in here because you don't have your mount. You can't use your mount in here, but you know what I mean? It would just be so much fun. Yeah, like in GTA. How many times does somebody in GTA just gonna just run everybody over? Because it's a video game and you can. It's not something you would want to or should do in real life. But in a video game, you know, it's not real and you're like, whatever. And that's just one of the things that you do in GTA. Especially like Grand Theft Auto, like the older Grand Theft Autos to me, I feel like that was more of the case. Like in Grand Theft Auto 3 and Vice City and all. I just feel like maybe there was less to do. Or it was newer and see, I don't know. I do remember when those games were newer, there were just little things that people found so interesting. That nowadays, like when you take somebody in your car and you go down, you know, like in an alleyway or something where nobody can see and it rocks. And you're like, oh. When I was a kid, I remember that being like something that everybody did all the time. Like everybody did that. Like it was such a fascinating thing for some reason.
Best prices this side of the galaxy. You check.
Why was it so fascinating? I think it was because it was the first time you could do something like that in a video game and everybody was like, whoa. That would be my guess. Was it a good one?
Appreciate your business. Take a look at the stock.
Well, I'm not
what
done
can
yet.
I get you? Appreciate your business.
I don't know if I need all those, but I'm gonna get them. Might as well.
Welcome. Please
I feel
select an
like
available travel
stims
route.
are something that I have been neglecting for the longest
Have a safe
time, and
and pleasant
I
stay.
don't know why. I mean, they help quite a bit. They're not very expensive. Alright, where are we going? We're going to Uptown? Alright. Uptown. Here we go. I don't want to go to downtown though. Let's stay away from that place. Uptown is where it's at. At least I hope so. I'm hoping that I don't come here and I'm just like, I want to go back. Snap back to reality. Anyway, let's go this way. Let's wait and see if this is a viable option to be. Okay. I can't really tell exactly where I'm supposed to go. So I'm just gonna wing it and hopefully I make it there. I guess we're about to find out. And I remember this vanishing more, the chat. I remember that just going away more. But recently I feel like it's not doing that. I mean, I almost don't even notice it's there most of the time, so I'm not really that worried about it. I just, for some, I feel like if anyone watches this, which, you know, would you care about that? Or should I take it away? I mean, I kind of like having it there. Because if somebody says something random or something like that and I didn't really quite hear what it was, and just take a gander at that right there without having to pull it up. I can just take a gander at it.
Lightsaber jerk.
What was that? Oh no, that guy has 2 lightsabers. I'm supposed to be the one who has 2 lightsabers. No one else. It's my thing. That was interesting timing as I said that. Yeah, that's my thing. That's my thing. I'm supposed to be the only one who has 2 lightsabers. Stop chasing me. Quit it. Let me see here. I don't know, we'll figure it out. I'll look around until I find the correct path. I'm already going this way, so I'm gonna see if I can go around. I might not be able to, I don't think I can, but I'm gonna do it anyway, cause, why not? Who knows, maybe this will be the correct decision. It's looking pretty good right about now, honestly. What is going on with this? Alright. Naked guy statue. You look like the Martian Manhunter. That's totally the vibe I'm getting from that. That he looks like the Martian Manhunter. Or whatever his name was. The Martian dude on DC, you know, who hangs out with Superman. Or am I thinking of the Martian dude from the Looney Tunes? What was his name? Well, his name was Marvin the Martian, right? But he was also something else, I imagine. Right? Wasn't his name? Who knows what his name was? If that may be true. I would look it up on the internet, on my phone or something right now. I'm kind of busy, so I'm just gonna leave it at that. I'm just gonna leave it at that. Boy, those guys gonna oh, they're gonna leave me alone. But he's a bandit. An ambusher? And a looter. I hate you the most. Well, I guess I don't like all three of you, but... I guess they all kind of mean the same thing, because all three occupations would do the same thing, I imagine. Now I have a helmet? Oh, it changed. I actually wanted that. Cause I got that one. But this one's a little different. There's just more mask. I kind of like it more. I mean, that one's okay. It's not bad. It's pretty good in its own right. I actually really like it. I kind of like that though. It makes it more of a mask. But that one's pretty good too. I can't deny that one's pretty good too. Good too. I just don't like that I can't wear these things without the hood coming on. I mean, it doesn't look bad with the hood, but I mean, I feel like it defeats the entire purpose of part of your character. It's like, okay, I picked this hair out because I wanted to have him have this hair so I could see it. I'm not saying, oh, his hair is majestic, but I wanted to see it.
Good as new.
I think I even had to unlock it. For like 50 credit, whatever the galactic... These things. I get it, you're angry. I know. You're just so mad that I look so good. And you just can't compete with it. I know. Just such a nice, handsome, green man. With just, you know, the most awesome haircut you've ever seen in your life. I may look a little pale and look like I put black makeup all over my face, but come on, man. can't deny that that's just better than anything you got going on. Dude back there that I have no idea what he looked like. And maybe he's the most handsome man on the entire galaxy. And I'm just, all this stuff I'm saying is probably just stupid. Well, I mean, it's that already anyway, but you know what I mean.
You'll be glad to have me before this is done. I promise.
I'm just amazed that you're still here, Kira. What are you guys doing? I don't think I want to know. I think the answer that they give me might just scare me. And I don't like to be scared. Because when I get scared, I get angry. And you wouldn't like me when I'm angry. I'm just whiny and I'll throw a tantrum and a little whiny fit. You don't want that. Super annoying. No one wants that or be around that at all.
Good you're here. We've got trouble. You remember Counselor Balos?
Captain
do.
Kataris tells me the Republic's on their way here. You can't attack the legislature yet. The Empire's taken control of the Ion Wall, Corellia's most powerful defense system. They're planning to use it against the Republic.
Now you tell us.
What does the ion wall do?
It sends out an immense sonic wave that disables ships, security, heavy weaponry, nearly anything that requires power.
If this thing hits the Republic, the Empire keeps Corellia for good.
But I have the codes. Why not turn it on the legislature's defenses instead?
Works for me.
What exactly would I be doing?
First, you'll need to point the Ion Wall's emitters at the legislature. They've been concealed inside statues around Capitol Square. Once the emitters are realigned, the Ion Wall can be activated. The controls are located inside intra-Corellian intelligence.
That's the catch. Intra-Corellian intelligence was one of the first places the Empire took over. It'll be crawling with Imperials.
Maybe there's a shortcut.
Could we sneak inside somehow?
No chance. It's an intel bureau. For all we know, the Empire's listening to this comm call right now.
Probably.
The Imperials aren't the only danger, I'm afraid.
That's what they
Several
do.
members of the Dark Council arrived in Capitol Square a few days ago. One of them, Darth Acheron, was dispatched to intra-Corellian intelligence to keep the Ion Wall safe. You'll have to get past him.
I can handle Acheron or whatever his name is. I can handle that guy.
I'm after the Emperor. The Dark Council can't be much worse.
I got one of those big
You know
nets.
best. Me, I wouldn't bet my credits on it.
I should go. There's a secure line from intra-Corellian intelligence to my office. Contact me once you've activated the Ion Wall.
The guardhouse is still linked to the legislature. We can't control their defenses, but we can tell when they go down. I'll get Corsac and the Republic into position. The minute you activate the Ion Wall, we attack.
Oh, so I have to do it. I thought so. Well, I'm gonna take my time. I'm just gonna hang out here and make them wonder, what is he doing? Yes, that means I'm going to end this one right here at this point in time. I do, of course, as usual, hope everyone enjoyed themselves. If you did, please leave a like and subscribe and all that good stuff. And, of course, if you didn't, please also do that exact same thing. But, of course, you don't have to do any of that. But what you do have to do is, you gotta have a good day. Because without a good day, you know, you got nothing. And after that good day, hopefully I shall see you on the next one. I guess now there really is only one thing left to say, and that is goodbye.